Here's a scenario that's probably happening in your business right now and you don't even know it. Someone finds your company through a Google search and they like the ad, they buy your product, and they become a customer. Awesome. But then 6 months later, they see your ad pop up again, the same acquisition ad being shown to someone who's already a customer. And this isn't just a theory. Studies showed that about 37% of ad spend is wasted due to imprecise targeting. So if you're spending $5,000 a month on Google Ads, that's potentially $1,500 just being handed back to Google to advertise to people that already like you. And the reason this happens isn't because you're careless, it's because the gap between your CRM and your Google Ads is still a manual process. You'd have to export a list, make sure it's formatted correctly, go back into Google Ads, and then upload it again every single time you close a new deal. And the thing is, nobody does that consistently, so the leak just keeps running. This doesn't have to keep happening today with AI in your back pocket. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Claude with a single connector to close that leak for you automatically. My name is Sean, and for the past 5 years, I've been an AI and automation engineer at multiple Fortune 500 and industry-leading companies. Let me show you exactly how this works. We're going to run through a scenario here. So let's say that you are running this Google ad here to sell your paper clips, and you run it and it goes to this guy, and he sees it. He's like, oh, these are the best paper clips I've ever seen. I want to get them. And he's going to come over here and congratulations, you just closed your deal. Now this guy is nice and happy. Let's say 6 months later now, the ad goes over here and this guy sees it again. And he still has his whole bundle of paper clips. And he's like, I already have these. I don't need them. I'm sad now. Why am I getting this ad? So what could be happening is that all that right there is money, right? You're spending money to run that ad to show it to someone who has already seen it. When instead you could be showing it to one of these guys over here who haven't seen it, who could also become over here and become happy. Where is he? Happy paying customers. All right, so I just want to show you what the cost of not doing an automation like this would be. And the way we can see this is if you're running a Google ad every month, let's say you're spending $2,000 a month on Google ads. And if 20% of those are being shown to the people that have already bought from you, that is potentially $4,800 per year of just ads being wasted, right? It's being sent to people who have already bought from you, not targeting the people who have not bought for you. And that's just the cost of the ads. That's not even including the potential cost of new customers buying and purchasing your product. So what can we do to handle this problem now? Anthropic created something called Model Context Protocol, which is used by AI to connect to different things. And if we scroll down to this diagram here, you can see how it works, where you have all of these different AI assistants, including Claude over here, that connect to an MCP, which is just a protocol. And through there, it connects to all these different sources, Google Drive, Git, Slack, tons of different things here that it'll be able to connect to. And basically in Claude, what this looks like is connectors in the directory. And you can see just how many there are. It seems like unlimited at this point. Almost anything you could think of is on here. But if you look up Google Ads, for example, you can see that's not on here, right? They don't have Google Ads. Even if I just search ads, you're still not going to find it. There's not a built-in connector through Claude. But what you will notice is that if you scroll down a bit, there is one here called Zapier. And Zapier is pretty awesome. It's actually another platform here that connects to over 9,000 different apps. And this was made before AI was even a thing, really, this Zapier tool. And it just allows easier connection to multiple different apps. But now with AI, it basically acts as an MCP. So you can see, again, all these other tools here, including Claude, that's connecting to the MCP, and that connects to everything else. So in this video, there's 3 chapters that I want to show you in order to implement an AI solution that connects to Google Ads. And the first one is using the Zapier Google Ads MCP. So like I mentioned, Zapier connects to over 9,000 tools, and it's not built into Claude for Google Ads, right? But Zapier is built into Claude. So what we can do is connect Claude to Zapier, and then Zapier to Google Ads. And in Zapier, the Google Ads MCP looks like this. It has a bunch of different tools that you can use. So you can see them here. A lot of them is for audience management. You can add contacts to customer lists, create reports, setting campaign statuses, finding campaigns, etc. There's a ton of different tools you could do here that'll help you manage your Google Ads all through AI. So this is what we're going to use in order to do these automations. All right, so I logged into Zapier here at mcp.zapier.com. And from here, you can create a new MCP server. And what we're going to do is we're going to choose Claude as our AI agent or assistant that we're going to use to connect to Zapier. Now that we understand what the Zapier Google Ads MCP is all about, let's go to chapter 2, which is going to be connecting Claude to Zapier. So the easiest way that I found to set this up is to go into Claude here, look at the connectors, you can browse them all, and search up Zapier. And then you can click connect. And this will log you into the mcp.zapier.com. It'll tell you to copy this prompt here, press continue. Yep, make sure that it's your right account. You can do allow here. And then I'll have you open Claude back up to finish the connection here. Perfect. All right, now that it's set up, we can go ahead and paste in that prompt that it told us and press enter. It'll ask us to use the tool for Zapier, which we will always allow. And then it's going to try to check in Zapier what we actually have access to. So it says that there's nothing enabled. We will allow it to provision an MCP. And we're going to pause right here because it actually found an old connection that I had for Google Ads, but I'll show you exactly how you can do this. So if you go into Zapier, you should see your Claude MCP server set up now. And let's refresh it here. Okay, it reset up Google Ads for me. But what you would do is do add tool here. And you search for Google Ads. And you can see there's a ton of different options here, but Google Ads is here. And we're just going to do all of the tools here. So we'll click connect and you would add your account here. I'm going to use this one I already had. And we're going to do add 11 tools. Perfect. So we're going to go back to Claude here. And what we're going to do is we're going to say list all of the actions that I have available to me through the Zapier MCP for Google Ads. Let's go ahead and run that and see what it does. But actually found multiple different actions here through the Zapier search here. It's going to list enabled actions. And yeah, all of these correspond to the tools that we enabled on Zapier. So in order to connect now to Google Ads, we need to go into Google Ads platform and you'll have to go into tools and click on the data manager. And the reason for this is to authorize Zapier as a connected product to manage your Google Ads. So I already have it here, but what you would do is just click connect product and then you would search for Zapier and just click on this one right here. Once you go through that process, you should see it here as connected. Then we want to set up our exclusion list. So we'll go into Audience Manager here. And you can see there's one that I was testing with before, but what we'll do is do create new list here. We'll say a customer list. We're going to skip this and set up later. Check this off, continue, and we're going to call this campaign 1 exclusions. And we'll change this to 1 like that, and we'll save and continue. Awesome. So we should have just created a new customer list. We give that, okay, yeah, perfect, right here. So we got a new list here, and this is what we're going to use to exclude from campaign 1. So now let's actually add this as an exclusion list for campaign 1. So we'll go to our campaigns, and we'll select our campaign number 1 here. We'll go to the settings here, and if we scroll down, we should see this your data exclusion. So we'll do enable data exclusions, and we will select campaign 1 exclusions. Perfect. So we'll save that. Now adding someone to that list to be excluded from the campaign is super easy. I actually created a skill to do this for you automatically. The link to that is in the description below. It's completely free to download. And once you have that installed here, all you got to do is do /gads add to list and click enter. And it should ask us a few questions. Now it's asking us for the email address and the Google Ads customer list. So we're going to paste in the email address and the list name, and it should go ahead and complete the task. Cool, so it found the exact list and it found its ID. So what it's going to do now is add the email. Claude just finished. It says it added that email to the campaign 1. And it does say there is usually a delay here, 24 to 48 hours for it to show up. And I have found that to be the case in Google Ads. If we go to that list, we'll see that it still says 0 uploads here. But if we go back to the other list I have, I actually tested this out beforehand, And you can see here that it does say one upload through the data manager API. So it does work. It just takes a little bit of time to actually reflect in the dashboard. And that brings us to the last chapter here, chapter 3. And that is automating the process for your business. And this is necessary because, as great as it is to have AI add a customer to the exclusion list after they purchase, again, this is still a manual process through Claude where you have to run the skill and input some information. We want this to be totally automatic for us. And if you're like most people, you're probably saving all your customers in some kind of CRM like this. So this is Airtable, but you might be using something like HubSpot or Go High Level or Monday.com or any other CRM that's out there. But typically when you have your customers like this, there's a status column. And when they're completed, you change them over to closed won. And this is the point where we want to take that action and trigger an automation through Claude that will just run our skill and it will add them to the exclusion list. So to handle this, what we're going to do is go back into Claude and we're going to go over to the code section here and use something called routines. And routines are great because it does exactly what I just mentioned. It will run an automation with AI using Claude, and it will do it automatically for us without having to type anything, because you can put it on a schedule or you can put it on a trigger, which in this case, we want it to be the change in status on the CRM. So in order to do this, let's create a new routine, and we're going to choose remote because we don't want to keep our laptop open for this every time we want it to run. We want it to be remote. And we'll name this customer exclusions. For the instructions, we're going to copy the exact instruction that I had for the skill. Again, the link is in description. You could download completely for free. And we'll paste that exactly in the instructions here. And for the trigger, we're going to choose API. And the connectors, this is important because this is going to tell it what it will be able to connect to. And we just want to do Zapier. So we're going to get rid of everything else that's not Zapier. And once that's done, we click create here, and it'll give you this API token, which is super important. You don't want to share this with anyone. This is what is going to allow you to connect the Claude routine from whatever trigger you choose. In Airtable, typically how I would handle this is I would create an automation here that would trigger when a record is updated and the status is closed won. It would then trigger off a webhook or an API request or a code node that is in here. But those are actually reserved for a paid plan. I'm just using a free plan. So instead, I created a Zapier automation that connects to your Airtable and again filters if the status is closed won, and then it will trigger Claude. Now, it would be easier just to hook up straight to Google Ads in here, but I'm trying to emulate if you were to go through another platform wherever your CRM is, and you're triggering automation from there. Now, what you would do is follow this documentation. It's pretty straightforward, but all this information is from Claude. And if you go in here, you'll see that this is how you copy the API trigger, and then it gave you that API code that I told you about earlier when you created this. And that's where this is going to come in handy right there. So now what happens with this automation is that, let's say I update, where is it? If I update a lead here, and we're going to put Noah Williams, we're going to turn to, no, it's the status. We got to scroll over here. All right, Noah Williams. We're going to say we closed won. Awesome. So what that should do is trigger off a Zapier automation flow. Again, that would be built into your whatever your CRM is ideally, which would connect to your Claude routine. So we can see that the Zap triggered off. And if we head into Claude, we should be able to refresh this. And we'll see that it's actually running our routine now. And it has the email noah.williams. So it's going through the process. It's saying it has both the information for the list that it's trying to add it to and the email. So it's connecting to Zapier actually for both of these through the Google Ads MCP, and it's adding them to the campaign. The routine just completed and successfully added the email to the campaign. So that's the full build, a quick 15-minute process, and Claude is now connected to your Google account and monitoring your Google ads so that anytime a new customer comes into your system, you're not wasting thousands of dollars on retargeting them. But here's the thing I actually want you to take away from this. It's not the actual demo, but it's the principle that's involved. This is just a single process in your business where you're already saving thousands of dollars and potentially hundreds of hours of monitoring. Now think about all the other scenarios in your business where you could be adding in Claude or AI to do the work for you. Businesses that are finding these gaps and filling them this year using AI are the ones that are going to get ahead in the new era. Now I encourage you to go ahead and try to build this for yourself, but if you want someone who's actually done it and not just talked about it, then I have a link in my description. You can book a completely free AI strategy call and we'll look at your exact business, your exact workflows, and your exact tools to determine where you can be finding these opportunities for yourself. And if you're not there yet and you want to just keep learning, then go ahead and check out this next video.